When I say college student, what image comes to mind? Is it a kid in their teens or early 20s walking along a scenic campus? Well, guess what? About 80% of today's typical college students look just like you and me, adults with jobs and families and a desire to achieve more. 80%. What a statistic. And joining us to talk about this new reality in higher education is Corey Gordon from Northern Arizona University. It's so great to have you in studio today.
Thanks, Julie. It's nice to be here.
You know, Corey, I want to start off by asking about this incredible trend. I mean, why are so many adults going back to college?
You know, quite simply, it's a sign of the times. Anymore to get a job, you have to have that college credential. So people who maybe missed the bachelor's degree in the first round are finding to get the advancement that they want in their jobs, they have to go back and get the degree. Sometimes it's just a personal fulfillment.
You know, tell me a little bit about the demographics and what has changed, you know, going forward with, online education.
Well, as you said at the beginning, we always picture the 18 to 22-year-old as that's the college-age student, but anymore, that student is the minority. That is 80% of students now are non-traditional. They're above 25, they have jobs, they have families, they have different things that they're trying to balance, and meanwhile trying to get a college degree at the same time.
So what type of education are these, quote, non-traditional students turning to?
Well, they're looking for online degrees, but one of the problems with online degrees anymore is that there's still a time element where you have to be online at this time and you have to do this by this date. And so those working adults who are juggling so many other things already are finding that's kind of hard even to do, what's now becoming traditional online. So they're looking for things that are a little bit more self-paced. They're looking for things that are more flexible and give them some option in how they are completing their work.
Now tell me, is there a difference, or have you seen a difference in the earning potential between those with a degree and those without a degree?
Absolutely. In a recent study, in fact, they found that a person that has a bachelor's degree will make about $15,000 more than somebody with an associate's degree, and a bachelor's degree will get somebody $17,000 more a year than somebody with a high school diploma.
Corey, I know Northern Arizona is historically known as one of the early pioneers of distance education. Tell me a little bit about that.
We are. In fact, one of my favorite stories about Northern Arizona University is back in the 80s, Arizona is a huge state, and NAU's mission is to bring education to the student. So we would actually fly professors out. We owned 2 propeller planes, and they would fly professors out to the most remote parts of the state to bring literally education right to them. In the 90s, NAU was doing distance education and online education before most universities would even consider trying it. And then now we're one of the first state university, the first public state university to offer a bachelor's degree program through a competency-based model where students can work, rather than through courses, they work on lessons and interdisciplinary modules.
So what's the latest trend in online education for today's non-traditional student?
We have developed a program that we call Personalized Learning, and it is a self-paced, competency-based program. And so one of the things that we really try to honor and celebrate is all the experience that people bring with them to the classroom. These adult students have been working and they've been out in the real world, quote unquote.
Right.
So they bring all this experience to their classroom, and we want to give them a chance to demonstrate that previous knowledge so they can actually test out a material if they have experience or can demonstrate their competency in information. So they work right through the lessons in their own pace, and they're not dependent on another student getting the concept. As soon as they've got it and they can show they understand it, they move on.
So let me get this straight. So with the competency-based program, you can pick and choose, right? And you can go at your own pace, and you can, as you say, like almost half the time get as much done.
Absolutely. They are able to work when they have time, when they put their kids to bed. There are millions of Americans who have some college degree or some college credits but no degree. So something like personalized learning just gives students an opportunity to transfer in a lot of the work and then demonstrate what they know as well as they move through these personalized, self-paced modules. You know, if a traditional student would do 30 credits working full-time in a year, we have students who are actually doing between 50 and 60 credits. And those are our self-motivated, really self-propelling students.
Tell me about, especially for the online students, your advice on cost.
Oh, you should be very aware of the cost. NAU does have our traditional residential campus, and that works the same as most state campuses, where you'll have an in-state tuition and you'll have an out-of-state tuition. Our online programs work the same, but in our competency-based program, we actually have one flat rate for our students, $2,500 for all you can learn in 6 months is the way we like to think of it. And that includes everything. That includes their entrance fees. It includes their lab fees. It includes their books. So flat fee, $2,500, and you've got full access to the program.
Wow, you're really getting a lot for your money there.
Absolutely, and that's whether you're in-state or out-of-state.
That's amazing. You know, it's great to know with even today's demands, you can really get a quality education. Thanks for coming in and sharing. This is a great resource, great information.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great to have you here. All right, so how about you? Are you ready to finally head back to class? Well, head to thebalancingact.com to find out how. And don't forget to join us on Facebook and Twitter.